This is Navya. Welcome to Mindful Life for Healthy Mind to Healthy Body. Today I'm very excited because we will be talking about fitness. Are you wondering how to add some beautiful moves in your life to get fit, better, quicker, easier? Then stay tuned because I'm going to be presenting with my co-host Rahul. Hi Rahul.
Hi Nadia, I can't wait to get fitter and become healthier.
Oh, me too. I can't wait. Then, people out there, stay tuned because I will be talking with Rahul to our holistic health coach, Lucia, very soon.
Welcome back everyone. I'm Rahul and I'm a presenter for Mindful Life. I'm so excited to learn more about physical health and fitness. So Lucia, why is it important to be physically active?
Hello, everyone. I'm very excited to share these with you because I'm very passionate about fitness and physical activity as a form of self-care. First of all, it's self-care. So when you exercise, you're actually taking care of your body and your mind too. Physical exercise and physical activity has been linked to lower the stress levels and then also depression. People who are not fit have double the risk of suffering from depression compared to people who exercise regularly. Physical activity is also very helpful for your cardiovascular system, for your blood pressure. For us women, it's very important for our bone density. We tend to suffer from osteoporosis when we age, and being fit and physical active can actually help your bones to be stronger. It helps with immune system, just to name a few benefits.
Wow. I seriously love it, what you said. What wonderful benefits out there. But I'm just wondering about how do you motivate yourself in the first place to start exercising?
What I suggest is that you need to ask yourself why you're going to exercise. You might want to get stronger, you might want to lose weight. When you find your why, then it's the time to really take action. And I suggest that one important thing to do is to fit the physical exercise in your routine. And when is the best time to do it? Ideally, I would say that you want to aim to do it first thing in the morning, because among of those benefits that physical activity gives, it gives you also a boost to the energy levels. So nowadays that there are so many people who are in lockdown. If you are in lockdown, take for example the commuting time that you would normally give to go to work or take the kids to school. You might think that that's the moment when, instead of being outside, being in the traffic or wherever I am, I spend some time to exercise and I start the day like that. Another way is just walk the talk. So when you decided that you want to get a little bit more active, just dress with sport clothes instead of spending the entire day in your pajamas. That does not really give you the right mood to start. And when you define your goals about physical activities, it's always important to make them realistic and achievable. Okay, because when you start to do it, it might take time. If you think that you want to exercise 1 hour per day for 7 days a week, it most probably this is not going to happen, because you see that you cannot do it and you say, oh, but that was my goal. So start with little steps, maybe 2 3 days a week, might be 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, but realistic. People see physical activity also as a social, and now that we are in lockdown, we cannot do it. But technology comes. You can also have, for example, a virtual date with a friend and exercise together. That can also keep you motivated and also accountable.
That's excellent. So right now, a lot of people are stuck in lockdown and I'm just wondering, how can they keep physically active? Can you actually exercise at home? How much space do you think you will need?
Well, see, now I'm in a room, right? And a room is more than enough to exercise. I have a chair here, and actually, what you can do is to have a mat, like a yoga mat. And important when you decide that you want to exercise at home is I suggest to have some shoes, some sneakers. They give you more stability when you work out. So if you are, for example, working from home and you're in your office, you don't even actually need to leave that office. You just get your chair, you move it like this, and maybe you can start with a little bit of stretching for your shoulders and your neck, because when you spend a lot of time in front of the computer, typically this is the part of the body that is most affected. So you can start with some rotations of your shoulders and some neck exercises, and to really stretch this part of your body. And then you can rotate a little bit. Now I'm not really sure if you can see my legs, but if I turn the chair like this, there are some isometric exercises that can also be helpful. So if you just raise your legs like this and you try to give tension to your muscles and you keep it like this for 5-10 seconds and you release. You can repeat this for 5 times and then take a little bit of rest. Now, another thing that I like to do is that when we're at home and we exercise at home, you can actually be creative, right? For example, when you work at the desk, you should have water, right? Because water is very important. So if you have bottles of water, easy. You just take this and you can actually exercise with a bottle of water. And you can, like this, you train your shoulders, you can train your thighs. You know, there are many different ways, and you don't need a lot of space to do it.
I absolutely love those tips. I can't wait to try it at home. Just sitting on my chair, I could try some of these cool moves, and just a drinking bottle. Who would have thought using that as weights at home? So now my next question is about the cardio workout. I know these stretches are brilliant for those people who are sitting on the chair. Maybe some people are who are ready to take it to another step with the cardio. It is still possible to do within a house setting in your own room?
Absolutely, yes. Again, well, cardio, you think about aerobics, for example, and you see all those people who do it in a gym. In a gym, of course, they have a big room, right? But then if you think about the space that a single person occupies, it's not a lot. And again, you can replicate that at home, of course. Just make sure that you have enough space to extend your arms and legs and you don't hurt yourself with furniture or the wall. Absolutely. There are many resources nowadays online. But one thing that I would like to recommend, just make sure that your health is good enough to go and proceed by yourself. And if you don't feel sure, just seek the advice of a professional, because although some movements might seem very easy to perform, it's also very easy to hurt yourself. I would recommend to spend at least 15 minutes doing it, because your body actually starts to get the benefits from that kind of exercise.
Wow, cardiac exercises are really important, aren't they? So, Lucia, do you have any last final tips for our viewers before we finish?
Yes, I think that one very important thing to take into consideration when you're working out is the mind-body connection, because that's when you are actually using your muscles in the right way. Sometimes you work out and you're thinking about something else and you just move without paying attention to what you're actually doing. Whereas if you keep the focus on the muscles that you're moving, you're actually doing it in the proper way. Another important thing is actually having a good sleep routine. Sleeping is very, very important because your body regenerates, your muscles, everything regenerates. If you're lacking in good rest, you're more prone to be injured. So that is also very, very important.
Thanks so much, Lucia. Now I feel so energized and so excited to get fitter and make this a habit. How about you, Navya?
Oh, I couldn't agree more there, Rahul. Honestly, it was so lovely to get some wonderful tips from you, Lucia. You are this amazing holistic coach out there. So for the viewers out there, if you want to know more about this and if you have any questions, you want to contact Lucia, personally, privately. So do look in our description box below for more details. And then stay tuned. Just remember, Mind for Life, for healthy mind to healthy body.